Hello, Virgo. This is your reading for June 2023. Um, so, this reading will be about advice that you could take in June, and I'm using playing cards to, tell you what the advice is, and the Gods and Titans Oracle deck card to tell you why you should take the advice. But at the end of the day, it's up to you, okay? So, just to let you know, some messages may or may not resonate, and I'm a very blunt reader, so if you're used to sugarcoating, this is not the channel for you. If you're fine with constructive criticism, then I'm going to continue. Okay, I warned you guys first. Okay, so um okay, it's like different messages. So for some of you, I think you have like, I'm gonna call it a roster. So okay, so people that are like, in their 20s, even teenage years, will probably know what a roster is. So a roster is like people in your, like options you have in your love life. And I feel like, and for those of you that don't really know what that is, it's literally like having lots of options when it comes to who you want to date, who you want to take seriously. There's love options, basically. I don't know why I made that so long. But basically, some of you really desire someone, but I feel like you're scared to tell them you like them or scared to pursue them, but you should just do it. Oh, that's why fear's there. Yeah, you guys need to get over that. So I don't know if it's a feeling of you feeling you're not good enough, but you should just do it. And some of you, it's not a person, it's like a hobby you'd like to do, or it's maybe a career change. So you really want to do it, but you feel like you may not have the ability to do it, or you may not be good at it. But to be very honest with you, you should just do it. I'm going to open my blinds. 1 minute. Does it even help? Do you know what I'll do with that later? I hope the lines in the I can't even see where it looks like. Okay, I don't think you guys care. I think you guys just care about the message. If you're really annoyed about the blinds in the background, sorry guys. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. The whole point is there's a hobby you want to do, or a person you want to pursue, or a job you want to do, and you're not doing it because you feel like you're not at a level that you should be in order to either do the job, do the hobby, or you're not at a level you need to be in order to get that person that you want. But it's saying just go for it, just do it. Because the fear card is reversed. Obviously, it's upright to you guys, but to me, it's reversed, like in my where I am sitting. And it's just basically saying, like, your fear is irrational. It doesn't make any sense. There's like, you're holding yourself back for no reason. Because this person might like you, and they might have been waiting for ages for you to say something, but you just haven't said it. So there's that. For some of you, you might be really good at this hobby or this job, and you just won't do it. So I'm gonna need you guys to get the courage to do what you actually want to do, okay? And stop letting fear hinder you, because it's reversed, so that means it's irrational. It's not logical, and you guys are known to be very logical and practical, so I don't know what's going on, but we need to get rid of that, okay? Cool. Now we have low-key play. So I don't know, this is also okay, so some of you have anxiety. Oh goodness. I do understand that some of you may have like some mental health issues. For those where that applies, don't worry. Like a lot of people have it, so don't feel like. And I'm telling you guys this, yeah, because Virgos, like sometimes I feel like they feel that they need to be perfect, and you don't even really like. No one's perfect, okay? Like no one is. So it's really be kind to yourself. That's what I'll say. And yeah, it's basically saying there's no need for you to really worry too much because you'll be fine. So I just feel like there's this ongoing anxiety that you guys experience, and the advice is you just need to chill out. Not everyone's out to get you, babe. You guys are like hyper vigilant. You guys are like ready to defend yourself, and it's like, babe, you really don't need to be doing all this. I'm gonna be rude. No one cares enough to be doing the most with you guys. um is I know it's rude. This vigilance you have, Gemini needs to get a bit of that. But you guys are vigilant and defensive to the point where it's just really is highly unnecessary. It's highly unnecessary, and it's really not needed. So then you have low-key play here, but is reversed to you guys. I'll show you what it looks like. And I feel like, oh, he's covering his mouth. Some of you need to okay, some of you keep going on about the same thing over and over again, and at this point it's a bit tiring. It's a bit tiring. I don't know if you keep speaking about one specific issue to a specific person. I'm telling you now, that person, they're tired. They don't want to hear it anymore. They're really like, oh my gosh, is this really what you're just going to keep speaking about? It's done. Why are we still speaking about it? But you still have anxiety over it, so that's why you keep speaking about it. But they're just like, I just don't want to hear this anymore. So some of you, I think they're too scared to tell you that. Some of you, they may have actually told you, are you still talking about this? Really? Like, I don't want to hear it. And some of you, like, they're listening to you, but really, they're like, I've heard this for the 10th time now. I don't really want to hear it again. I'm kind of getting agitated. So that's just warning for some of you. Just in case someone explodes at you, because I don't know, it's like you guys keep repeating something, and they're like, is this guy or this girl like repeating this same thing to me again? Like they didn't just say it like the past couple of days. I don't know. I'm feeling quite irritated. So I think you guys are irritating people, and I don't think it's intentional. But yeah. Ooh, some of you got a tattoo and you wasn't supposed to do that. I don't know. When I say you wasn't supposed to, you can do what you want. But I don't know. Some of you are in a situation where you 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 altered your body in some type of sense. Either, I don't know, you might have got a BBL, you might have got a tattoo, you might have got a piercing, and I feel like you wasn't supposed to. Basically, someone around you is just gonna shun you for it. They're gonna be like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you? Why would you? You know, do that to your body? But it's your decision what you want to do with your body. I would say ignore it. Don't worry about it too much, because it's your body. Don't let people dictate what you should do with your body. Unless obviously you're under the age of, like, for example, like, I don't know what the age is to get a tattoo, but if you know you're under that age, you shouldn't be getting a tattoo. So you're obviously getting it illegally. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not advising. Now, I'm very fair, so what I'm going to say is, if you know you're of age and you're an adult and you went and got your what's the word? You went and done something with your body and you're allowed to do it because you're an adult, then fair enough. But if you know you're not an adult, then I just don't. Yeah, obviously, you have every right to feel anxiety, but I think if it is a situation, and to be fair, people that are 16 and under shouldn't be watching my channel. I need to repeat that. Yeah, if you know you're 15 or 14, please come off my channel, because I say some stuff on here that you shouldn't be listening to. Okay, but because this is for adults. But Anyways, guys, I'm deviating too much. Okay, I wasn't really doing this too much with the other pals. So I think some of you was kind of what you kind of need to stop doing as well, right? Is you'll talk about something, then it leads to another point, and then it leads to another point. So you're going off different tangents, and then the person sitting there like, what's your point? the, like I feel like you're talking to people and they're like, you've gone to like 5 different topics in the one thing you was trying to basically explain, and they're like, why have you gone from A to J to L to O when we're supposed to be talking about A? And you're probably like, well, all of those letters tie into A. And they're like, I don't really care about all those letters. What did those letters don't have nothing to do with A. Just talk about A. So yeah, some people, they're just I don't know. The way you guys are communicating with people is kind of like annoying them. So I don't know. I would say get straight to the point, because for some reason I can't get straight to the point with this reading, and I'm getting confused. And I think some of you guys are in a state of confusion because maybe you're thinking about too many things at once, and you just need to focus on like one thing at a time, okay? You're just overthinking. It's not necessary. Anyways, Loki said, because it's saying like, go and have some fun. Go and have some fun, because you haven't been doing that. All you've been doing is worrying and stressing and, you know, kind of putting yourself down in terms of your abilities, or you know, people that you feel like are out of your league. And it's like, babe, life is fun when you actually get out there and, you know, do things. Some of you don't. Yeah, I'm drawing you out. Some of you don't do things you like, so you're gonna have to sort that out, okay? And some of you just need to like, some of you, if you have a partner, like go out on a date night, like do something fun, because for some reason this month, guys, is just very serious with you, and you guys have this a very serious vibe, and you just need to chill out and relax and enjoy some leisure time, because you're just taking life too seriously, and it's starting to affect people around you, and it's starting to affect your mental health. I'm gonna say that. And I feel like I've said this to you before in a reading I did last year for you guys, and it said like your mental health was being affected or something like that. So now this is going to do it again. Some of you may not have mental health conditions, but if you keep going on like this, you're just really gonna affect yourself badly. And obviously I do understand that there are external factors that cause, you know, stress, depression and all this stuff, but you have to try and like balance that out with the pleasures of life, and you guys just aren't indulging enough, okay? So I'll say that. This is particularly for those people that were born on the 9th of September, because that's a Virgo, isn't it? Yeah, the 9th of September. That's particularly to someone where that day resonates. Okay. So we have the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Spades, 3 of Swords, and Prometheus, altruism. The card looks like this. And the advice is that you guys should okay, I'm getting a third party situation here. Yeah, I tried to look at it another way, but I'm just, maybe I'll find a message. But the first one is, some of you in a third party situation, you're in mix up. I might call this mix up, I'm not sure, right? But if you don't know what mix up is, it's like drama. You're in drama, okay? Some of you. Well, what I mean by that is there's communication going on between 3 different people, and it's just not good. And the reason that you're stuck in that situation is because you've done an action of altruism, which means you've basically given too much of your time and too much of your energy into a situation, and you it's caused a problem between you and two other people. It would have been better if you had just done your own thing, but because you guys obviously, I understand that you guys like to serve people, in terms of you like to help people, you're like helpers. But it hasn't worked out in your favor, because there was a point where you were supposed to just like back off a bit, like, when okay, I'm quite good at this. Then this is why I don't have no problems in my life right now. People feel how they want to feel about me right now, but they can never put me in no drama, because I made sure I moved myself like quickly. So if they talk about me, they're just gonna look salty and bitter, because I'm not involved in nothing that those people have to, I'm not involved in nothing with those people, because I've removed myself. But the problem is, you guys don't know how to remove yourself. Do you know what I mean? So what's happened is, you've basically helped someone, or you've given your time and energy into something, and you've pissed off someone like really badly. You've really annoyed them. Yeah, you've really agitated them, and they're connected to another person. So now it's become a three-way conversation, and one person's angry at you, and then you've got one person in the middle like, what the heck? What's going on? What's going on? You know? Excuse me. Yeah. You've really... So I think you guys didn't mean it, but you've annoyed someone. And for some of you, it could be a thing where actually maybe you're in the middle of a situation and two people are arguing, and you're just kind of like, I don't know how it got to this. And the only reason I'm involved with this is because I'm trying to be like caring and helpful but for you two, but you two are putting me in problems because you're creating drama. So it's either you that started the drama, because you're trying to be Captain Saver somebody, yeah. And I'm sorry, Virgo, no one asked you to do that, okay? And if they did, you should have had the common sense to be like, okay, this person starts drama, so I'm not going to help them, Or if you didn't know that, once they were starting the drama, you should have just removed yourself. But it's just like you guys are just standing there like, I'm still going to do what I do because that's what I do, and it's just causing problems, yeah? So some of you started it, and then some of you're actually in the middle, and you're like, all I've done is help people. Why am I in this problem? So yeah, you're either in the middle of drama or you caused the drama. But there's three people involved. But anyway, the advice is, you need to remove yourself from that situation. I don't know what it is. It could be a relationship, or it could be a friendship, or it could be a workplace. But you've put yourself in problems by helping too much, or you put yourself in problems by putting yourself in the equation too much when no one asked you to do that. Yeah, I'm heavy on the no one asked you to do that, because no one asked you to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I hope you learn from this experience. It's not funny, because I know you guys probably just want to get along with everyone, but I'm really sorry. If you can see that helping someone's going to put you in personal problems, you just don't do it. Don't do it. That's my advice. That's worked out for me. So if it's worked out for me, I'm gonna tell you guys the same thing so that it can work out for you. So I agree with the cards there. Sorry, someone needed to hear that. Um, then you have the Five of Wands. So right, I don't think this bit hasn't got to do with other people. This has got to do with yourself. You need to take on a challenge. The problem with you guys is, oh, this is so rude. I told you guys I was rude. I think I said in the beginning I was a blunt reader. The problem with you guys is, you put so much energy in helping other people and their problems. Why not focus on yourself, okay? And focus on, what you need to achieve in your goals, and take on these challenges. because you won't take on challenges when it comes to either a person you like or your career or your hobbies, but you'll take on these dramas with all these people around you in different environments, and you're getting yourself in problems. And I think this is just like the universe showing you you're putting your energy in the wrong places, so we're just going to show you negative consequences of that, because you're misplacing your energy, like, you know. So any challenges you have, you need to face them, and you need to try and conquer them with Shiva, the destroyer, underneath the card. You need to like change the way that you either do things or think of things, and it needs to change in a positive way, like in a way of evolving, because what's happening now, it's not that you guys are doing the same thing over and over again, but it's just more like you're doing this thing where you're trying to help people that are very ungrateful, and is putting you in some serious like problems with other people that you have no business being in, you know. um how else can I read this? Some of you, okay, whatever it is that you want to do or apply for, like I say, if you want to apply for an acting role or something, there's just a lot of competition. So there's a lot of competition in what you want to pursue. If it's a person, you know that they have a lot of people, you know, that like them. And you're probably thinking, well, how am I going to get their attention when they have so many different love options? Try. You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised in terms of, okay, cool. So I'm going to just say, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. Not everyone defines beauty the same way. And also personality matters more to people than looks, conventional, you know, the conventional beauty standard anyway. So like, this is why, yeah, and I'm not saying you guys fall into this category, but it's just to boost your self-esteem a bit, because I feel like you guys need that right now. I'm not going to say no names because I don't want this to come back to me later on, right? But I've seen some celebrities, okay, and they're with like someone, and I'm like, why are you talking to them? Because you know, I'm a Taurus, okay, and we rule Venus. So the first thing we're gonna, and Venus, like, it rules money, but also rules beauty, right? So the first thing I'm gonna think of is this person physically attractive, right? That's just me personally, but the celebrity might be thinking of a different value that they think is more important, okay? So I'm looking at this person and I'm like, they don't look good. Why are you, they don't like, they don't fit in the conventional beauty standard, okay? So I'm just thinking like, what's going on here? Like, why are you with them? And guys, looks don't matter to some people, because if the person doesn't have depth, they're not interested. You'll see some of these celebrities going out with these like plain Janes, and you're just like, what are you doing? Like, you're a celebrity. You could have anyone, but maybe, you know, these girls or guys that look super nice, maybe they have no personality because they don't have to rely on that. So they're just kind of like, yeah, this isn't working for me. I will deal with someone who's maybe not the extremely good looking to society, but at least they have my back. At least they support me, you know? And yeah, there's multiple different reasons why people get with people, and it really don't have nothing to do with looks, and it don't really, and the personality, it's the personality they want as well. So some of you like, I'm trying to think. There was another example I was trying to give. One was looks, and then the other is what do you bring to the table. So someone might want something where they just want someone who's low key and who acts like the traditional housewife or house husband, yeah. And the competition around them, all these women or men, they're extroverted, they're out there, they're entrepreneurs, they're go-getters, they're in the spotlight. And these times, this man or woman does not want that. They don't want. So they have all these options, and they're like, ew, I don't even like any of you guys. I wanted a quiet, reserved, housewife, house husband type of person, and all of you people are not it. But then you might come along and this is exactly what you embody, and then they're like, great, this is who I need, you know? So when you're thinking, oh my gosh, there's like so much competition, this person's not going to want to talk to me, you might be exactly what they want, but you just don't believe in yourself. Sorry, I'm going to say it like that. We need more believe in yourself, because you never know. This person might want you, but you just haven't shown, what's the word? You haven't shown interest. That's it, interest. So yeah, you need to just get rid of that way of thinking. And for some of you, like I'm gonna draw you out again. You're being very insecure. Like some of you are actually with someone, and you think that someone else around you is gonna steal your person. Like, oh, that guy or that girl, they're waiting to take my girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm gonna need you to start, because if your girlfriend or boyfriend wanted to be with them, they would have been with them a long time ago. Yeah, you know how much cheaters is out here. It's really not. It's not hard. And they don't even need to cheat too tough. They could have just said, okay, do you know what, Virgo, I don't want to be with you no more, bye, see you. And then they will go be with that person. Is not, there are a lot of people that are selfish. And in that sense, you shouldn't be with someone you don't want to be with. But there are a lot of people that will just like, they'll say, yeah, you're not it. And they'll leave and go be with someone else. But you guys sitting here worrying that they're going to leave you, and you're fully already in a full-blown relationship where you've been talking for months now. That is ridiculous. And what you're doing, by the way, is you're manifesting that. You're sitting there thinking, oh, they're going to be with this person, they're going to leave me for this person, they're going to leave me for that person. You've been telling the universe that consistently, and then the universe brings it eventually, because that's what you've manifested. So why don't you change your way of thinking, and then you'll manifest better things? And then maybe if you put more attention into the man or the woman that you're with, rather than thinking so much that they're going to leave you, then eventually you might not feel like that, because they're showing you more attention, because you're giving them more attention. You know, I'm telling you, all you guys are just going to start manifesting the wrong things if you don't pattern up. I'm going to tell you to pattern up right now. And if you don't know what pattern up means, it means sort yourself out, fix it. Okay, so we're dealing with a low self-esteem here, but it's fine. You know, people go through that. But yeah, and okay, cool. Some of you might be like, oh my gosh, this person is going to cheat on me, because maybe you've been cheated on before with this person. Okay. I don't want to say something I regret, so that makes sense if that's the case. But my advice when I said, oh, like, just focus on the good stuff with this person. If this person has never cheated on you before and you think they're going to cheat on you with someone, then you're being ridiculous. I'm going to say it straight out like that, straight, because they haven't cheated on you before. So that is so, like, that thought is ridiculous, because there's just no evidence of your fear. There's no evidence. If they have cheated on you before, I really don't know why you're still with this person, because you're going to feel like they're going to cheat on you all the time, because they've already cheated on you. And if they're still giving you that energy, because I do believe in forgiveness, but if they're still giving you the vibe of, well, you cheated on me and you're not showing me attention, so you're going to cheat on me again, then yeah, babe, they're most probably going to cheat on you again. I'm not going to sell you no stories, most probably. What you do with that information is up to you, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to ramble on too much. So, Virgo, that's your reading. If you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye, guys.